Dominic Thiem is slowly getting back to his best after a lengthy injury layoff that saw him miss 9 months of on-court action. Dominic Thiem has credited Rafael Nadal for inspiring his return to the top of the men's game following a serious wrist injury he sustained last year. The Austrian hopeful picked up the problem in June and was sidelined for 9 months as part of a long recovery process, but has since managed to get himself back on form as he looks to climb back up the ATP rankings. An initial string of defeats left Thiem without a tour win for a period of 14 months, but the 29-year-old is slowly returning to his former level and will face Andrei Rublev in the semi-finals of the Gijon Open on Saturday. He pointed to Nadal as the biggest inspiration behind his comeback when speaking to AS on Friday, with the Spaniard's own injury problems having caused plenty of difficulties for him over the last few years. "Nadal is probably the best role model for this experience," said Thiem. He did it not just once but 4 or 5 times to come back from a long injury time of 6 months or even more, and the form was always amazing, so it's a great inspiration. Thiem has previously been as high as 3rd in the ATP rankings and will be desperate to return to the upper reaches of the game by maintaining his upward momentum for as long as possible ahead of the Australian Open in January. He went on to insist that he still believes he can win another Grand Slam title in spite of the injury layoff that has caused him to miss a significant chunk of action over the last 2 years. "I have the belief that I can win a Grand Slam again," added Thiem. "If not, I would give up my career. I went through bad times, but I would have the feeling that I am getting closer to my best version." Thiem also had some kind words for Carlos Alcaraz, who recently managed to climb to the top of the ATP rankings by winning the US Open to cap off a stunning rise to tennis stardom. The Spanish teenager has been tipped to emerge as the next dominant figure in the men's game when Nadal, Roger Federer, and Novak Djokovic all retire, and Thiem has backed him to eventually change the face of the sport as we know it. "I have the belief that I can win a Grand Slam again," added Thiem. "If not, I would give up my career. I went through bad times, but I would have the feeling that I am getting closer to my best version."